Metzger, and I am here with your French 3 open house or welcome video. I am really looking forward to this new semester. I've had a great summer. I hope you have too. And I just cannot wait to get in the classroom and see all of my students again. You can contact me anytime if you have questions, concerns, anything you want to tell me that you don't want to say in front of the class, or parents, if you have a concern at all, please email me and we can talk about that together. What are we going to do in French 3? Well, if you're feeling a little nervous, students, that you have forgotten a lot of French 2, don't worry. We are going to review it, and then we're going to add in new information as we go. We're going to do lots of grammar units. French 3 is pretty grammar heavy. We're going to do present tense, which, as you know, lots of present tense verbs. You can see there's going to be a lot of review there, but there are many present tense verbs you haven't learned yet. We're going to do 2 past tenses. You learned 1 in French 2, and you're going to review that. But there's another French past tense called the imparfait. We're going to review adjectives, learn new ones. We're going to do a whole unit on reflexive verbs. We've only learned a couple of those. We're going to learn how to say that somebody will do something, future, could, should, would, conditional, and if there's time, we'll do complete units on questions, commands, and negatives, even though those will be sprinkled in our semester too. Vocab, we're going to just do 2 or 3 vocab units where we're just focusing on vocabulary. We're going to wonder, offer, accept, and reject explanations. We're going to ask about intentions and express intentions. And then for culture, we're going to do Provence, the south of France. We're going to do a whole geography unit, and we're going to do French-speaking Africa. There'll be more culture, of course, but those are the biggies. Let's look at our French 3 Google Classroom in just a minute. I'm going to finish up my slides or I'll forget to do that. Then we'll go to the Google Classroom. Please continue with your French. French 3 is a wonderful class. It's going to really help you to increase your vocabulary and understand grammar so much more. But once you've gotten through French 3, you're ready to have some fun with the French. You've done all the hard learning. And while you're going to continue learning more intense grammar and more vocabulary, you're just really ready to get into some good discussion, stories, debates, current events. Read a book with your class together, The Little Prince, which is phenomenal. It's a great class. People have a lot of fun with it. They think I'm lying and I'm tricking them into it, but I'm not. You're going to love French 4. So continue with that. We have a new class called French 5, which is actually during the French 4 block, and that's why it's an independent study. You're going to really keep those skills sharp through podcasts and videos, YouTubers, articles, and do little write-ups. You get to decide what kind of vocabulary you want to learn and create a unit to learn yourself and then share units with your classmates. It's going to be a great class. And then if you really want a challenge, AP French is for you. The study of world challenges, science and technology, contemporary life, identity, community, and beauty, all through literature, media, and discussions. You do have to take that AP test. Not going to lie, it's not easy. You can do it if you study hard and worked hard throughout the AP class. And the more you take in high school, if you're college bound, the more you can take that placement test when you get to college and test out of classes if you want to be done with it, or get into that higher level if you want to continue with it. French Club is fun. Join. Now, even if you were in it in the past, you have to rejoin every year, and you need to pay your $10 membership fee every year. And that's because we almost always have food. We need materials. We need stuff. And so that helps me to have money to buy that food for you and help you with the cost. Some of our field trips are rather expensive, and I can take some of that cost away for you with the membership fee. So it's $10 to join. Have some fun with us once a month. You'll love it. And you don't have to be in a French class to join French Club. So if you have friends that are not in French class, have them join with you. We can all have a good time together. All right. And so at this point, I'm not going to say au revoir. We're going to go to the Google Classroom real quick together. But I am almost done. So here's our Google Classroom. This is the stream. This is where I'm going to put those lesson plans that you'll need to go to if you're absent. And then I'll have other little things that I want to say to the class in the stream. But there's not too much on there. Everything is in this classwork tab. Let me get up here. And this is where we have our documents for class. I want to show you the bienvenue. This is a syllabus. Some people call it a syllabus. I just call it welcome. Bienvenue means welcome. So, français 3 avec moi, Madame Metzger. J'adore parler français. Oui, oui, oui. Hi, hi, hi. Ho, ho, ho. All right. So, here are just some fun tools and resources for you. Class, you really need to come every day with a charged Chromebook. I'm going to give you a warning and then I'm going to give you a detention. This has become quite the problem in my classes. We only have so many plugs and I need you working with your partner. Come with your Chromebook charged. You're going to need a folder, paper, something to write with, and a highlighter. And then you also, if you could please bring a box of Kleenex to share, that is really, really helpful too. Class rules are the same as French 1 and French 2. We need to be respectful, kind. Hey guys, this is highlighted for a reason. Do not share your work and do not use a translator, a person or a computer translator. It's cheating. Both of those, you're going to get a 0. Mom and dad are going to be called. You're going to have to restart from scratch, whatever the assignment or project is, if you want any credit for it. And you're going to get a 4-hour Friday detention. We're not fooling around here. We cannot be doing these things. As I mentioned, I'm going to have a phone station. Phones are becoming quite the big problem here. So are your Chromebooks, actually, fooling around on your Chromebooks when you're supposed to be doing other stuff. But I'm taking those phones away from you. They're going to be put in a phone station, and you can only grab them when you need them for something that we're doing all together. So we're going to try to take the temptation of snapping each other and texting each other away from you. Makeup work is your responsibility. Please make sure you're going to the stream. You're looking at the lesson plans. You're finding the date you were absent. You're doing all the classwork and the homework and getting that turned in. You have 1 day for every day absent. Of course, come in, email me, come in, see me during academy, email me if you have any concerns. You need to make up something that you missed, like a quiz or an assessment, or you just have questions. I told you how you were going to be graded, so let me know if you have any questions on that. We talked about how you can succeed. All right, and now you are ready to go to, let's get out of Bienvenue. You're ready to go to this parent-student agreement Google form. Please go ahead and fill that out together because I have both of you asking and answering questions on the same form, and get that turned in now ASAP, and you'll have your first assignment done. So thank you for joining me. Again, there's my email. We're going to have a wonderful semester. I'm really looking forward to it. Au revoir. Au revoir.